This new Camp 320 LITE is brilliant. You want it a little better price? You got a little bit lighter, a few hundred pounds? I mean, this is amazing. You gotta see it, stick with me. Hey everybody, I'm PJ from Princess Craft RV, and today I am gonna show you around the 320 LITE by New Camp. Now this is new in 2025, and you may know the standard 320, a great classic teardrop with all the quality and craftsmanship you want. Well, that piece of it, it's still here. What's different? Well, it's about 100 pounds lighter, it has some different equipment in it, and it is a lot lighter on your pocketbook. So if you're looking to try out a camper, maybe this teardrop is where you start. There's so much to see, a lot of details. What makes it so different? I'm gonna show you, so let's go inside and get started. First thing, right off the bat, this is the 320 quality that I'm used to, and I love it. It is a little simpler design in here, and it actually feels a little bit bigger because you don't have the cabinets across the back. I'll show you that in just a minute. But really, I mean, it's great. I didn't mention this outside, but you're looking at about 1,932 pounds base weight on this, saving about 100 pounds off the standard 320. As far as price goes, maybe 20 to 30%. It is huge. So check it out, compare. I'm gonna show you the highlights. Right up here in the kitchen, it's gonna look very much like what you're used to. You've got a nice size sink and a 2-burner stove on the right. That is the same thing that you'll see in the standard 320. Now up here at the top, you've got netting instead of cabinet doors. So that gives you a nice storage space here. And the nice refrigerator, 2.3 cubic foot. So plenty of space in here with a little flip up freezer at the top. I know some of you really need that freezer. If you're like me, ice cream in the evening, it's the best. Over here, for storage, you do have this great little drawer here that's got the split in the middle because of course the plumbing under the sink. Does a great job, it's gonna hold a lot of what you need in the kitchen. But down below, that's the air conditioner. This air conditioner is a 5,000 BTU air conditioner. It is similar to a window unit and will vent out the front of the camper here. And that's a nice setup. 5,000 BTUs, guys. It's gonna be plenty for this size. So don't worry about that. Underneath, you've got 2 open spaces. So a nice open space right here and underneath this refrigerator. So you can get creative on how to use that, but you want to use every inch of space that you can in a teardrop, right? So great work there. Now let's move on to the bathroom. The bathroom, identical to the 320 you're used to, but let me show you around. So this bathroom, it's a wet bath. You've got a shower and a toilet area together. This camper is only 15 feet 3 inches long. Now that's total length, including the tongue. So you don't want to take up too much room with the bathroom, right? So don't let that worry you that it's a cassette toilet, a little bit tight. I am 5 foot tall, maybe a little bit more with my shoes, but it's comfortable for me. Now, maybe not so comfortable for Clint. He's 6'5", but let's see how it fits. Stepping in, we have the mirror on the front wall, which is pretty convenient. And on the other side, we've got a sink. The shower head is also the faucet for the sink. So it's super nice to have that right there, doing double duty. Let's put that right back in. Slides right back in. You do have a hanger for it right here if you wanted to hang it up, and cassette toilet right down below. Plenty of elbow room in here, but not a lot of dancing room, I'll admit that. Now, if you're concerned about a cassette toilet, don't worry about it. I'll show you that on the outside. It's one of my favorite things about this trailer, so stay tuned if you're concerned. All right, stepping out of the bathroom, we are back in this nice open area. One of the things that you'll notice about this is that everything is laying down like a bed. So everything stays flat in this design, and it is kind of a U-shaped, but that's part of what makes it feel so open. And windows on both sides and on the front in the kitchen, so you get a nice breeze. Before I go any further, let's talk briefly about the windows. These are the dual paned acrylic windows that you're used to. And when you close these windows, let me see if I can do that for you. Drop this down. You've got these little slots where you can put the catch in for the window. Now, if you do that, then that creates an airspace. You're actually propping the window open and keeping it secure. So when you do that, it's great for sleeping at night. I mean, a little bit of safety. You don't have windows flopping open, but you still get some air exchange. If you go down the road like this, it can catch the wind and pull these windows right off the camper. So be sure that when you are getting ready to go and travel, that this latch goes right in front of that tab, because that is the correct, completely closed travel position. You've got the screen coming from the top. You've got the privacy coming from the bottom. Just a beautiful system. Very versatile and makes this camper feel amazing. The cross breeze, even right now, not very windy outside, but super comfortable in here. To open the window back up, just push it out as far as you'd like for it to go and tighten the knobs on both sides. Your window's set. It's very easy, so functional. Let's go look over here. The controls for your furnace and for your water heater are right here on the wall. The 320 LITE has a Dometic forced air furnace right here controlled on the top. Very easy to use. And under that, this is going to control your FlexTend tankless water heater. That's right. This is kind of a less expensive version, but it has a tankless water heater. That's pretty cool. So that is all controlled right here underneath. The only option on this camper is going to be the microwave. Right here behind me, you'll see it in almost all the campers that are on dealer's lots. But if you don't want a microwave, this would be an open cabinet. So you can have that as well if you don't need that microwave. Right behind me here, you'll see another open shelf, about a 4-inch lip on it here. Again, just a simple design to give you that storage on the top. Let's look down below this seating. There is some storage underneath these seats. It's not underneath the one I'm sitting on, because that is where your furnace and your water heater are located, but I'll show you the rest of it in just a minute. Underneath, you'll see the converter, and of course, inside, the breakers and the fuses. That is easy to get to. That is what brings that AC current in, changes it to DC, so every trailer's gonna have that. Next to it, a 110 plug. If you like to sit here, do some work, that's really handy. And next to it, well, down here you've got the USB-C and the USB plug. It has both, as well as the round cigarette lighter style. And up above, the carbon monoxide LP detector. So all the gear that you need to access right under here. If you like to sit and work, you're probably familiar with this table, but I love the fact that it really can just swivel anywhere you want it to go. You can change the height of it, make it lower, taller, depending on how tall you are. Whatever your working height is, you just make this table work for you. Or maybe you just want to push it out of the way for a while. This lagoon table comes completely undone, lays down flat, and slats go across here. I'll show you those in a minute to make this a full bed. This bed is a 71 by 72, so that's a lot of space. You can sleep long ways or sideways if you prefer. I know there's a lot of you who just use it as twin beds or maybe sleep across the back and leave the seating open. So lots of choices here. Now moving to the back of this trailer, that's where the storage kicks in. So the cushions are flat back here, and they stay flat. On this far side, you've got a cushion that is about a 1/3 split. Nothing underneath this cushion, but on the other side, really nice. Just lift this up. You've got little handles, none of that cutout hole where you have to stick your finger in it. I love the hold here. You open it up. You've not only got a sliding tray on the back of it, but storage underneath. So a ton of space in here. That is super nice. You've also got the 2 netted cubbies in the back, about a 2 to 3 inch shelf on top. Oh, perfect. Some venting right here on the side, and then in the center, the 110 plug and 2 ports with USB and a USB-C. So, charging, running extra appliances, anything you'd like to do in the back, you've really got plenty of ways to hook that up. So, great setup back here. Again, a little simpler, but I love it. And I love the openness up here. It feels great. You do have the reading lights that are standard in the new camps, and just give it a push. You've got a blue light, hold it down, and it turns white. Love it. Let's take a look over on this other side. This table just swivels out of the way, and right under here, you've got the same great storage. Just lift up this cushion and pull this up, and you've got storage under here with a sliding tray. You've got a slot in the back that's only about 4 inches deep for things, and then a very deep seating for all that gear. That's where the slats are that you would move right across to make the bed, and then of course just pull these cushions across, and that makes a full bed. Awesome. Moving to the other side of this camper, you've got a full open shelf up at the top, the same great window. Love that. And did I mention you've got a power fan in the ceiling? So you turn on that fan, it is going to create such a nice breeze in here, and it's reversible. So if you want to blow it in, you can do that as well. All right, more storage even on the door. On the door, you've got covering for the window. You can black out this entire camper, and you've got bungees there, and of course the little trash bin is what people call it. Of course, you can use it for anything. The fire extinguisher for safety is going to go right here on the other side. Along with all this great storage, you've got the panel up here that's going to tell you what's in your water tanks. Same great water tanks, 22 fresh, 18 gray, and of course 5 in the cassette toilet. Down below, of course, you've got the water pump. You've got the lighting that is controlled right up there, the porch light, and a light above the sink. So all the nice stuff right up there to make this an awesome camping adventure. The Boondock package is standard on all tabs, and it's still standard on this. So you've got the covered underbelly, you've got the off-road tires, the pitched axle giving you a little more clearance, and the nice handle and step that come with that Boondock package. All included. You've even got the 190 watt solar panel on this. Love it. So you are ready to go anywhere you want to go. Now coming around, you've got the 110 plug-in right here on the front. You can add whatever accessories you want on the outside. And in the back, there is the gas connection back here, so you could hook up your grill, have a great outdoor cookout. Now let's keep going, because on this side, you are gonna have the furnace vent, and right up above, the fill for your freshwater tank, 22 gallons, and next to that, the city water hookup. Standard on most trailers, a little different for tab, and down here, a spray port. It's got a quick connect on it, just hook it up and you've got a cold water spray port. Next to that, that FlexTend tankless water heater, and of course, your shore power hookup. And up in the front, you have the cassette toilet. So, to dump the cassette, very simple. Just lift up the lever, slide this out, and it closes up automatically. Now normally this would have a cap on it. So you slide this out, take the cap off, and dump it in any toilet anywhere. You can use a dump station, or you can even take it home and just dump it like a mop bucket. Works great. If you need to travel with this, it's got wheels. Just roll it right along to wherever you need to go. Bring it right back. Put that handle back in place, and it slides open when you put it inside all on its own. So it's real easy to use and nothing all that up close and personal. Let's take a look at the front. They've done some great things with the tub on this 320 LITE. Now you've got the solar panel on the roof, and right up here in the tub, you have another port for an extended portable solar panel. A little suitcase version. They're easy to carry, lightweight. They go up to 300 watts of solar. Huge. And just plug it in here, it's gonna help charge your battery. So lift up this tub. It actually is in 2 sections. This one has to open first in the front that has your propane tank. So this side cannot lock, but since you put your batteries in here, this side can come down and it has a hasp where it can lock separately. If you want to add lithium to this, the converter is already ready to go. It is an auto detect. You can add lithium to this. It does not come with the 320 LITE, or you could simply add the wet cell battery that most likely comes from your dealer that way. So be sure to ask about that because you do have a battery of choice. It isn't included in this 320 LITE, and if you upgrade, you can lock it up. That's a great feature. You do have a nice place right over here to put your plug when you're not plugged into your vehicle. Keep it off the ground. And standard jack, you can always upgrade at the dealership if you want. It's not hard to crank it up and down with these guys. They're not heavy. You've noticed they have handles on all 4 sides. Guys, at 1,932 pounds, you can push this thing anywhere you want it to go if you're on flat ground. All right, coming right around to the front, I like to point out that we have a nice door catch here. That is pretty standard on these. So when you open the door, there's nothing to hook in, unhook, and that's really nice feature, particularly on a camper at this price. So you've got so many great features here. All the things you know and love from New Camp included in this 320 LITE. If you're looking at a simpler version, something you just want to try out the teardrop lifestyle, you might want to check this out. It's the Tab 320 LITE, new in 2025. I'm PJ at Princess Craft RV. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.